Hello there, my students, my lovely, wonderful, wonderful students. I am happy to be with you again as we go through our short answer example number 3. These short answer questions, as you know by now, that they go in order. We want to do the easiest ones easiest ones to find first. We have to look for the keywords in the question, and then scan the passage and find the sentence that has those key words. Read the sentence and pick the answer that answers the question. The most challenging thing is being able to scan and find the right sentence. That's the challenge, right? That is the challenge, to be able to scan and find the right sentence. That's the challenge. All right, so let's take a look at these here. All right, this is from the Cambridge Official IELTS 8 practice test. This is test 2, reading passage number 1. The flavor of pleasure. Nice. Oh, that's too big. That might be a little bit too big too. Let's make it a little bit smaller. Yeah, I like 168. All right, the flavor of pleasure. So we don't need to read the passage first, don't need to read the introduction, don't need to read the topic sentences. Look at your set of questions for this reading passage and do the questions that go in order first. Then do the questions that don't go in order. The only exception to that I can really think of is if you have a matching question, because matching questions are actually really easy to do, even though sometimes they don't go in order. Okay? But, you know, in general, we go in order first, and then do the ones that don't go in order. All right, so here we go. 10, 11, 12, 13. So, which ones are easiest to do first? Ooh. Number 10, because we have something in quotations. In what form does the brain store odor objects? Odor objects. In what form does the brain store odor? Odor objects is in quotations. That means that's going to be easy to find when we look at the reading passage. Number 11, the keywords are difficult. I love when they have the word difficult because, you know, they usually will use some kind of synonym like problem or challenge. So that question is kind of easy to find. 12 says, which food item illustrates how flavor and positive emotion are linked? I like number 12 too, because it talks about flavor and positive emotion. Those are two things combined together. And we're looking for a specific food item. So, you know, food items, strawberries, some kind of food item. What could be controlled in the future through flavor manipulation? Keywords here are flavor manipulation. All right, so actually, we could start at number 10. Number 10 is going to be easy to find because of odor objects. So in what form does the brain store odor objects? So let's go to the beginning and start looking for odor objects. I'm starting right here and I'm scanning down. And we're scanning, and we're scanning. We're scanning and we're looking for odor objects. Bum, bum, bum. I don't see it yet, but we're scanning for it. Oh, there it is. Odor objects. All right, so smell stimuli form what Shepard terms odor objects, stored as memories. That's our answer right there, memories. Because it says, in what form does the brain store odor objects? All right, they're stored in the form of memories. All right, so the answer to number 10 is Memories. They're stored as memories. Now it's going to get easy because we're at the end of the reading passage and we're right here at this part right here. So that means number 11, 12, and 13 have to come after number 10. So that means I don't have to go backwards. I don't have to go backwards to the previous page. I don't have to, because this is a short answer question and it goes in order, right? It goes in order. So don't waste your time going backwards at this point. All right, number 11 has to come after number 10. 11 says, when seeing was difficult, what do we use our sense of smell to find? When seeing was difficult. Here we go. Visual. That's the same as seeing. And scarce. That's the same as difficult. That's our sentence. Like most animals, we drew on our sense of smell when visual information was scarce to single out prey. All right, when visual information, we drew on our sense of smell when visual information was scarce to single out prey. When seeing was difficult, we did use our sense of smell to find prey. That's what that sentence says. We drew on our sense of smell when visual information was scarce. That means seeing was difficult, and we looked for prey, right? We used our sense of smell to find prey. Prey. It says no more than one word, right? So I can't write singled out prey. My answer has to be prey. Okay? So always, like I keep telling you, pay attention to the directions, because if you write single out prey, they're going to mark it wrong because you couldn't find directions, because you couldn't follow directions. All right? So follow directions. I don't mean to be like your parents and admonish you, but I hate seeing people get those things wrong, get those questions wrong because they weren't following directions, man. You got to follow directions. Which food item illustrates how flavor and positive emotion are linked? Again, it goes in order, so that means number 12 has to come after. And I'm looking for a food item, so that's going to be pretty easy to find. Here, lemon. All right, lemon and chocolate. And it says, which food item illustrates how flavor and positive emotion are linked? Positive emotion. All right. Consider the response to the sharpness of a lemon and compare that with the face that is the welcoming, smooth wonder of chocolate. Answer is chocolate. Welcoming, smooth wonder. That's a positive emotion. Welcoming, smooth wonder. That's a synonym for saying positive emotion. So our answer is chocolate. Sharpness, like sharpness of a lemon, sharpness is not a positive emotion. But a welcoming, smooth wonder of chocolate, that's a positive emotion. And here's our last question, number 13. What could be controlled in the future through flavor manipulation? Here's manipulating flavor right here. So we're looking for what could be controlled. On the horizon, we have the positive application of neurogastronomy, manipulating flavor to curb our appetites. For those of you who don't know, for those of you who are vocabulary challenged, curb is the same as controlled. Curb is the same as controlled. Remember, they love to use synonyms to point to the answer. So the answer is appetites. Appetites is the answer for number 13. Appetites, right there. Okay? All right, everyone. Thanks a lot. Take care. And we are moving on to now look at our yes, no, not given question. Everybody's favorite question to do.